Hi, I'm Stephen Robert Cass. I'm a worship leader, a songwriter, an artist, an author, and an audio engineer. If you want to know more about leading worship, being on a worship team, being a member, how to be a worship songwriter, how to self-publish books, and how to get free new worship songs for your church, and hear about mixing songs in church, you're in the right place. Please stay tuned to this channel because all of my audiobooks are uploaded here for free at YouTube. You'll find the audiobook, The 5 Keys to a Clear Mix, right up here today that you can listen to. But I'm not here to talk about this book today. I'm here to talk about mixing sound at church. So let's get to it. The sound engineer is a member of the worship team. That's right. Get started on the right footing. Before I talk about the 10-point checklist, here is the glue. Here is how it all comes together. It is essential that you realize that the volunteer or the paid person behind the mixer is a member of the worship team, playing their instrument and giving their talent to enhance the music portion of worship at your church. They are doing their part as a team member towards the goal of your church. That is, to help others find the foot of the cross of Jesus Christ. Their contribution is just as important or more important than the worship leader. The message given to the congregation by the worship team is only as good as the overall audio presentation, and it's very easy to have a distracting presentation. The perception of the worship team is in the hands of the person behind the mixer. First, acknowledge that the person behind the soundboard is a member, doing their part and their place of importance in the band. Acknowledge them individually as well as in rehearsals. If the person behind the mixer has some sort of years of experience, their attitude should be of service to the other team members, to partner with them individually and as a team to understand the individual needs of each. This means that audio mixers with experience need to be patient to help educate musicians on the best technical setups to achieve common goals, to initiate conversations about the audio setup and engage with them, to listen to their thoughts and to listen to their needs. It also means that audio mixers with little or no experience need to have patience with musicians and need to have conversations with them about their needs. They also need to seek out education to learn the best practices about those technical setups. The bottom line is that it's beneficial to have a sound engineer behind the board who is willing to learn to be a team member. Worship leaders need to recognize the benefit of these relationships and manage them as they would any critical function of worship. For worship leaders, just learning what it all means and you're trying to manage all the nuts and bolts of the position, I get it. I really do. I have been the worship leader of 2 church plants and I totally understand. The many hats we must wear and our drive to do it all ourselves leads us to often forget to manage worship song time wisely. An important building block is to get an audio technician on the team. Not only to help shape the best sound possible for the worship band, but to give you that all-important feedback required to cover your blind spots, such as the fact that you probably have no idea that the lead vocal cannot be heard, or that a guitar is too loud and the rest of the band is not. Start having the needed conversations on how to achieve common goals today. Sound mixers, will you partner with your worship leader to figure this out? Worship leaders, can you make a plan to partner with your sound engineer? In other words, no matter your role in the church, you need to take the next steps. Regardless of your audio experience, make plans that move you towards worship team membership. Maybe you're a worship leader with little audio experience, and you need to team up with the sound engineer to learn together. All these questions are about the willingness to learn, which lead to the confidence you can have behind the mixing console. Together, you are much stronger. Lean on each other. Learn from each other. Take the time for church live mix audio training. There are many resources, but start here with my book, The 5 Keys to a Clear Mix. Create your mix philosophy for Christian artists, songwriters, and church sound mixers. This is an introductory book to mixing music that shares the 5 fundamental principles in creating an audio presentation. And you need these to get on your own path to understanding sound mixing philosophy. Begin by understanding these 5 principles so you can mix live sound at church, make song demos, and mix records. Pick up a copy today at getyoursongsheard.com or listen to the audiobook for free here on this YouTube channel. I am passionate that you take the time to find the right teacher to take you further on this worship team journey. I am here for you, and I can recommend some great resources, great websites, training sessions, and books. And I am a worship leader and musician with a lot of experience. I've been playing and singing and mixing music at church since 1970. I've been in the recording studio and making records and demos since 1978. Won't you join me? Take a listen to this audiobook here at this YouTube channel today. Thanks so much for listening, and please subscribe and ring the bell so you can receive notifications about new videos. Take care.